Hi, and welcome to Cox Auto Group on Route 40, right across the street from the People's Plaza. Everybody knows where that is. It's in the medium strip here because if you're coming up from Elkton, Maryland, it's on the left-hand side. If you're coming out from Wilmington, it's on the left-hand side. Makes it easy to get to. It's right there, 896 and 40 come together. I'm standing here, and I'm going to let this gentleman introduce himself. I guess you've been here for a couple weeks now.
Yes, I have. My name is Tom, and I've been in the auto industry over 20 years. I've done all kinds of finance. I'm experienced as far as the type, makes of car, what you're looking for, options. And what we do here at Cox is very simple. Find your car that you're looking for without breaking your budget. And how it works here is very simple. $1 down will get you in any car on the lot.
Yeah, and when you say that, and I want to make that clear to qualified customers, but qualified customers, this is a buy here, pay here, and when I say that, it's a buy here, pay here to the finance company because the finance company reports it to the credit bureau. That's very important, so you're reestablishing your credit. If you don't have any credit, you're gaining credit. So it's to help the customer. It's all about helping customers, and when I first started this years ago, it was all about building customers for life, and they've done that. I mean, I've seen generations, 3 and 4 generations come and buy automobiles, cousins, aunts, uncles, because it's a good deal, and they take care of people, and the financing only 36 months, Tom.
That's true, and what's the great thing about it is every car comes with a 6-month, 6,500-mile warranty, and that's on the engine, electrical, powertrain, whatever it takes to make you happy. They all come equipped with that warranty, which is a great peace of mind, where other dealers are short-sighted, as I am concerned, with 30 days, 1,000 miles, and a 50/50 deductible.
Yeah, and when you're talking about that warranty, because the nice thing about it is you give that to them with no charge. I mean, you pay for that out of Cox pays for that up front. Now, I've been driving it, and I'm getting close to that 6-month, 6,500 miles, whatever it is. I come back into you, Tom. I say, hey, I want to extend that warranty out. That's available for me.
All warranties are available beyond 6 months, 65,000 miles. We do have them go up as high as 24,000 miles because we don't expect you to keep the car more than 3 years because we want you to come back and earn your business naturally.
Yeah, and of course, 3 years of your payment plan. That's what I love about it the most. But one thing that excites me about when you're talking about Cox Auto Group, because we run this down in Maryland, and there's a reason we run this in Maryland, because we're one of the only dealerships that's qualified and say that we'll give you and guarantee the Maryland inspection.
Absolutely, and with the rigid ways of Maryland, how they do their inspection, it is peace of mind. We do all your title and tag work here for you. It's a great deal for the Maryland customer. We get them as far as Pasadena, all the way down from Elkton, and it really is a great thing to have. It's peace of mind for the buyer, and after 2.5, 3 years, we want your business and we want you to come back again, and we do it all again for you. We are a full-service dealership. There are no worries. Every buyer here is satisfied. As you mentioned, Tim, generations of people have come here. I myself get people on the phone. We've heard great things about you. 3, 4 people referred us to us, and our greatest thing is word of mouth.
Yeah, and it always has been because it's a deal that they give, that warranty, that peace of mind, as you said, and that's what I always tell people. That's what I'm looking for. If I'm buying an automobile, I don't want to have to worry about problems. With that 6,500-mile warranty, 6 months, whichever comes, and I can extend that out, I'm going to have that peace of mind the whole time I'm paying for that automobile. And when you talk about Maryland inspections, I mean, that means it'll go through any other state's inspections other than California because they're more, you know how they are. But Maryland inspection, they take the tires off, they check the brake lining, they check the hoses in the engine, they check the fan belts. You can't have the wear and tear and all that. They make you fix it right.
That's true. No engine lights. Emissions are very strict in Maryland. It really is a great system how they run it. Where other dealers are very lax in what they do and what they promise you. Here, it's all in writing. When I sit down with a consumer and I tell them exactly this is what you're getting for the money, they just absolutely are enthralled by this because they know it's peace of mind, and not only that, our reputation and the Cox reputation is all involved.
Yeah, and then you're talking about that 3-year payment, but here's the nice thing, and I'm so excited about this, and I get stopped all the time, and they tell me, yeah, it ain't happening. There's no way. $1 down puts you into an automobile. If you come in here and you qualify, when I say qualify, you got to have a year on the job, a few things, but nothing major, Tom. I mean, it's so simple, and you get $1 down to put you in any automobile on a lot. Now, the one thing I know that you guys do is work with that customer, because you don't want to come somebody that's making this much money and wants to drive a vet. You can't afford a vet, folks. I mean, but if you can, you're going to put them in the vet. But you try to work within their budget and make their payments easy for them. Now, that's when I say that, you can pay weekly, you can pay bi-weekly, you can pay monthly. It depends on your pay and how that all works.
Oh, that's absolutely true. And what we try to do here also is you are rebuilding your credit step by step. The average consumer will pay 18 to 24 months on time. And believe it or not, your credit gets more established each time you pay on time, because then a lender notices that, okay, this consumer is paying their bills on time. Bad things happen to good people. We don't decide that here. We just try to put you in the right car for what you qualify for. It's as simple as ABC.
Yeah, and when you're talking about that, when I say right cars, I'm going to come over here, Tom, because I keep looking out of my back of my vision here, peripheral vision, I guess I could say, and this red is just hit wham, wham, wham in my eyes here. It's great looking color and everything else. What are we looking at?
We're looking at a 2000 Kia Optima LX with only 57,000 miles. It has automatic tilt, cruise, AC, heat, everything that you need in a car that will get you from A to Z, and also the 6 months, 65,000 mile warranty at
6,500. We don't want to give 65. Well, if you put 65,000 miles on it in 6 months, you're driving way too much anyway. 6,500 mile warranty. I want to get that. But when you said that, how many miles?
57,000 miles.
And that's what it gets me with Cox. And I try to tell people all the time, I come down here and I come on a mission. When I come down here, I try to find cars that got over 100,000 miles on a car on Cox's lot. And that is so hard to do. It's unbelievable. I would say 98.9% of the cars on a lot at any given time are less than 100,000 miles. Another example of that is this. I know it's a Chevy. I can tell by the emblem, but you're going to have to help me beyond that.
All right. This is an 08 Chevy HHR LT with only 68,000 miles on it in silver. The HHRs are a very good seller here for several reasons. One, the back folds down as a full seat. Both seats in the rear will fold down to give you that extra storage that you need. And not only that, the HHR is a well-equipped car. It'll have tilt and cruise. It even comes with OnStar. If you wanted to activate the OnStar system, it is available. I myself know how to do the OnStar, so if you were interested in the Chevy product, I'd be more than happy to go over that with you.
Yeah, and how much did it take me to get into that?
$1 down, with approved credit. It's not real hard. And, as I said before, folks, time on the job, 1 year, proof of income, proof of any kind of utility bill, cable bill, phone bill, electric bill, a copy of a lease if you just moved into an apartment. We'll accept that.
Yeah, so that's all it takes, and then you qualify for $1 down. Now, when I say that, I want people to understand too. If I come in here and I want to buy this Impala, I can put $1 down, and my payment's going to be this much. But if I put $2,000 down, I'm going to lessen my payments, and that's what they got to understand as well. So if you want to put more money down, put more money down, and you can lessen your payment. If you put $1 down, that means you're going to pay full boat on the automobile on a monthly basis, whatever, if everybody can understand what I'm saying there, Tom.
That's true. Now, this Chevy Impala here has 88,000 miles. Wood grain interior, odometer with tilt cruise, gives you 2 optional trips, an A and a B trip, and also gives you average miles per gallon along with average miles per hour that you're doing, and a great color in a charcoal gray. And as you said, Tim, the lower, you put down $1, great. You know why? It's still affordable. If more money you put down, the lesser the payment, like anything else in life.
Yeah, and when you're talking about that, I mean, you get into it for $1 down. I want to also mention if you're driving something and you want to trade it in. That's when I say customers for life, that's what a lot of these folks do. They come in here and they buy an automobile and they drive it for 2 years and they want to upgrade that automobile. They bring it back and you take trade-ins and you apply that toward the down payment, if you will.
Absolutely. Trade-ins are essential because you only pay the tax difference from the trade-in to the price of the car, and it also helps you lower your payment. That's the wonderful thing about this dealership. 90% of our customers trade in their vehicles within a 24 to 30 month window because of the fact that it's getting up in miles, Their warranty's expired unless you purchase an optional warranty. Then, therefore, we make it affordable, being you are a repeat customer, to let you get out of your car at that time period.
Yeah, and it just makes it so nice for you. Nice looking Volkswagen here. How many miles is on this, Tom?
Tom, absolutely. This '07 Volkswagen Passat, leather interior, AM/FM CD player, automatic, one of a kind because it only has 72,000 miles on it. It's an '07 2.0T. It's going to have the alloy wheels on it. It's going to have locks and windows, tilt and cruise. We're not just selling you a car here with no options. Most of our vehicles are going to have tilt and cruise, AM/FM CD player, cold air conditioning, warm heat.
Yeah, well, you're talking about a dealership that's been doing this for many, many years. 1960 they started, and so all those years, the buyers know how to buy automobiles, and that's what they do. They got the contacts. They buy the right automobiles. I want to remind you, they also buy clean cars. If you've got an automobile, you say you got 3 or 4 automobiles sitting in your driveway, you only need 1 or 2 of them. Bring the other ones here. You guys will buy them.
Yeah, we will purchase a vehicle here at a very fair price to the consumer and ourselves, because we have to recondition the vehicle and make it retail ready for the consumer to come in on a first time basis, and they usually buy the car right away because we know the records of the car, we know the owner and the history of the car.
Yeah, so it's all here for you if you're looking to sell your automobile, buying clean cars, and I'm not saying run it through the car wash. You want a good, they buy, you see that though, with the mileage. If you got a low mileage automobile, especially, contact you guys. You give top dollar for it. Here's a PT Cruiser, I know that, but tell me more.
And this is an '08 PT Cruiser with a fold down rear seat. It's a split seat, so you can use one seat for your
luggage and all?
Luggage and all, that's it. Boy, I couldn't get that out. But it has automatic power locks and windows, tilt and cruise. These cars are still in existence for one reason, the popularity of them. They're not real big, they're not real small. Gas mileage on these cars are very efficient, especially now with the price of gas the way it is. Puts more money in your pocket.
And they become collector items, and that's the nice thing about it is you've heard about a few cars and everything else. You met Tom here. He's at Cox Auto Group. That's on Route 40 at 896. And of course, don't want to forget, as I do in the other show, I also mention Cox Auto Sales on the Kirkwood Highway. Both of them working together, so selection of cars is tremendous. I mean, and you guys have websites they can go to and shop from home.
Absolutely. The average consumer will spend 8 to 12 hours on the internet looking for that pre-owned car. We get vehicles here that are not common cars, as I call. And the reason why, we get them right and we sell them right to the consumer. We do have a service. We could possibly find you a vehicle that you're looking for. As far as that, it makes it easier for us. We have the websites, we have the power, we have the tools to do such a thing to make our business even more profitable and for the consumer.
It's all here for you. You heard about it. Dollar Down program is for real, folks. I'm telling you, a lot of people keep asking me, is that true? And they come in here. Are you serious? $1? Yes, we're very serious. A dollar down will put you into an automobile here at Cox Auto Group, right across from People's Plaza. This is Tom. Tom, I'm going to go get with Daryl here in a minute, so I'm going to give you one last opportunity. Tell the folks come down here and see you.
Hey, listen, our hours here are 9 to 8 Monday through Friday, 9 to 5 on Saturday. It's very simple. Just come in with 2 current pay stubs, 2 current bills mailed to your house, Social Security, child support, bring it all. It's income that helps you get into the car that you need and also establishes you to buy credit.
And I think it's important that you try to meet all the guys down here. You know Jim, we've introduced him many times. It happens to be his day off, but it gives me an opportunity, because Jim likes to hog all the time. It gives me an opportunity to come over here and introduce Daryl. Daryl, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing good. You know, when it comes to Cox Auto Group, you heard from Tom, folks, how easy it is to get in an automobile. And a lot of people keep on saying, dollar down, is that for real?
It's a real deal. Nobody believes it. But you come through, should you qualify for our program, $1 lets you drive away with any car on this lot. It's true.
And it's that simple, and it just blows my mind, because the owners, when they decided to do this, they thought it would be a program but it just continues and continues and continues, because it's helping a lot of people that don't have that. And a lot of people live paycheck to paycheck. They can afford that, buying that car and make that weekly pay or bi-weekly.
It's like I tell certain people that come through, you know, not everybody has a couple of $1,000s to put down on a car. And, you know, some people do. Well, that's great. And that'll lower your payments if you have a down payment. But if you're sick of the bus, You don't have a down payment, come down. We got you. Cox Auto has you.
And you guys work with them. That's what I want people to understand. You've got enough automobiles to select from to put you into a good quality automobile. It might not be a BMW, but a good quality automobile that fits within their budget. That's the key.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and when you talk about that, financing is here available. It's a buy here, pay here that goes through the financing. I want to remind everybody about that, and plus the warranty that comes along with it.
Our warranty, 6 months, 6,500 miles. We had the best warranty in the used car game.
Yeah, and when you talk about that, I want people to understand, like I did with Tom, if you come and you're getting there, they want that peace of mind to you for as long as you're driving and paying for that automobile. So if you want to come back and extend that warranty, you can do so. And I tell people do it at 6-month intervals because it's going to save you money in the long run. And if you want to trade that car in 2 years and you didn't pay for a 3-year warranty.
Exactly. So you do it 6 months. 6 months runs out, you renew. 6 months runs out, renew again. And it works out great. We fix whatever's wrong with the car that's covered under the warranty, which is pretty much everything.
And I think it's a $50 deductible.
It's a $50 deductible, and I have yet to see it paid. But yes, it's a $50 deductible per warranty visit.
Yeah, so if you got it, the warranty, you're going to have that peace of mind. I want to talk about this car right here because I always say, I drove many of Pontiacs in my time, and they just drive, so well. They're tight. I don't know what they did to their cars. It's different from everybody's, but the suspension in them are just, it's a good running automobile. Good, nice and tight going around corners too.
Yeah, this is an awesome car. In fact, we have a few G6s, and they're awesome cars. You're talking about a 07 Pontiac G6, mileage 81,000 miles. Beautiful inside, beautiful black interior, beautiful blue out.
Yeah, it's just blue or purple. I'm trying to, because it depends on where you stand.
It's a metallic blue.
But with nice pinstripe coming down through it.
Yeah. Coming down, it's nice. Tires look good.
Yeah, it's a good-looking car. I mean, and got the sunroof on top of it as well. And I'm going to just keep on going because I want to do it this way if we can. I know you guys know the cars because you test drive all the cars. You use them for different, so you get familiar with the cars. But I want people to understand that when you come shopping here, I don't want you to bother me, Daryl. I'll get you when I need you, So I can come out here on a lot, and I go just like new cars. You come up here, and you can find all the information that you need. This is a 2000 Hyundai Sonata Limited 4-door sedan. 77,000, well, it's not even 77, 76,943 to be exact. But it's got the mileage there. It's got stability control, power locks, remote, exterior heated power. Every bit of information, it's there on the window for you. So you don't need anybody to shop.
And we, at Cox also, we like you to feel comfortable about your experience, and we don't want to crowd you or make you feel like you're being bum rushed. We don't do that here. Take your time. You have any questions, we're inside. My name is Daryl. Feel free to ask me any questions you might want. But other than that, we don't crowd you.
Well, I've seen it happen because I've been doing this long enough here at the Cox Auto Group. Once again, this is on Route 40, and of course Cox Auto sells on Kirkwood Highway. Been doing it long enough, and I got to tell you, when we're talking about the programs, they're the same programs at both ends. I mean, so Daryl don't like me to say that because he wants you to come down here on Route 40, but it's $1 down either lot that you go to. We got that program going. The warranties are the same. Everything's pretty much the same. It's going through the same finances, so you're establishing your credit and everything. This one's got some high mileage on it. This, when I say it's under 100, yeah, I keep looking for. I always try to shop and find the ones that's over 100,000. This one didn't make it.
Well, it's 91,000 miles on this one, but I'm sure we priced it accordingly. You know what I mean? So, it depends on what you're looking for.
Yeah, this 2006, it's similar to the one we just looked at.
Yeah. Like I said, it's a little high mileage, but we work with you on stuff like that. If that's an issue, my boss will easily knock something off for you.
Yeah, when I'm talking about the mileage, cars today, and I tell people
exactly, they're not made like they were in the 80s and the 70s.
They're built to last for 200,000, 250,000. I talk to people at different dealerships, and you got people coming in and getting oil changes that got 300,000 miles on the automobiles, and that's the key. Is be sure and do the proper maintenance on it, and you don't.
Maintenance, your fluids is key when it comes to used cars. Oil changes every 3 months. Have your Jiffy Lube or whatever. Look under it and check your brakes. Check your fluids, keep it running, and it'll serve you well.
Yeah, and then they'll go out and out forever. Here's a sharp-looking automobile. This is made by Dodge. I know that, and I know it's called a Dodge Caliber. Daryl, you got to tell me a little bit more about this.
Okay. This is Dodge Caliber. It has an alarm on it.
The
Rear
nice
spoiler.
you saving the best for last. You know the mileage on this.
Yeah, the mileage is 77, which is awesome for a car for a 2011. So you got your mirrors, you got your front airbags, rear airbags, side airbags, your AC.
Vanity mirrors, I like
Vanity
that.
mirrors.
That's for you, right?
Yeah, I like my close-ups.
But it's loaded out. I mean, and I love the style of these.
It's awesome. And the interior on this one in particular is awesome.
Now I've been on my job for a year. I got a couple pay stubs. I'm showing you that.
Mm-hmm.
I've got my proof of residence and all that. How much to get in this?
And I'm gonna need also a copy of your W-2s, but you're looking around the $12,000 price range for this.
Now, when am I talking about how much they down?
Oh, down $1.
Ah, that's what I want to hear. Yeah, $1 down on that on that automobile. And right next to that, here's a Chevy. Is that a Cavalier?
Yes, sir. That's Cavalier.
It's fire engine red. I'm telling you that. I mean, this one's real bright. But I want to show you, there's no sticker on this one, but there always are stickers on these automobiles. This happens to be, and I wouldn't put this. This is so straight and clean looking. I would not picture this to be a 2003 Chevy Cavalier. That's what it is. Got the moon roof on it. Folks, I'm telling you, good running automobile. Only 87,000 miles on it.
Comes with an alarm, 87,000 miles. Can't beat it.
No, and then how much to get into it?
$1.
$1 down. What kind of warranty I get?
6 miles.
6 months.
6 months, 6,500 miles.
Yeah, and then
one comes first.
And then the nice thing about it is, and I talked about it with Tom, I got to talk about it again. When you're talking about buying cars from Cox Auto Group or Cox Auto Sales, guaranteed Maryland inspection. When you guarantee Maryland inspection, trust me, it'll go through. Well, you guarantee Delaware inspection as well. I got to say that, but guaranteeing Maryland inspection means it'll go through Delaware inspection with no problem. Because when you take it down to Maryland, folks, and that's why they have these cars ready for inspection right now. So for Maryland inspection. So if it rolled down the street,
yeah, if you can pass Maryland inspection, you can pretty much pass any inspection on the Eastern Coast. Yeah. So, excluding California, the Eastern Coast.
Yeah, but, and when you're talking about that, because I tell people, they take the tires off, you got to have a certain percentage of brake pads still there. Yeah,
yep,
fan
rotors,
belts.
Fan belts, everything. They're very thorough in Maryland.
Yeah, if you got a leak, it's got to be fixed, or you can't sell it. Yeah, go through the inspection. So coming in here, let's talk about this one here. Tell me about it.
Oh, this is a Toyota 2008 Toyota Yaris. 3-door hatchback, mileage is 70,000 miles. We can get you in there, $1 down.
I can't believe that.
70,000 miles.
I haven't found the one on a lot today that's over 100,000. The highest one we've seen is 91,000. This is 70,000 miles. 2008, the little old lady from Pasadena drove that one. I'm telling you, as we come over here, and you're going to be amazed at some. You can come on here, and it surprised me. Sometimes I walked a lot, and I find cars with 35,000 miles on it. I mean, it just blows my mind.
It happens, definitely.
Yeah, and then, of course, this one here that we're looking at. Tell me about this one.
All right, this is a 2007 Chevy Aveo, 4-door, 4-cylinder. Mileage is 76,000 miles.
How much to get in it?
$1.
$1 down. It's happening, folks. It's true. It's $1 down. Puts you in an automobile. If you have any questions, you can always dial 1-877-COX-3600. That's the telephone number down here. You thought I memorized that, didn't you, Daryl? No, it's up on the sign up there. So here's another. You know, I like to color this. So I'm gonna do this one here if I can, Daryl. I'm gonna come up to this. This is 2003 Mitsubishi Eclipse. A lot of people are looking for that. That's a GS version. I thought I had one that was going to go over that at 100,000 because I knew it was a 2003. Folks, this automobile only has 80,000 miles on it. So I thought the little old lady from Pasadena drove it. Well, her mother must have drove this one because this one got less miles. But that's the kind of things that you're going to find. The buyers here, they shop the automobiles, and if it doesn't. If it goes through your guys' inspection here before it goes to anywhere else and comes onto the lot, it goes, and if it doesn't pass your 101 point inspection, and that's checking everything that Maryland inspection people are going to check, it's not coming onto the lot. They move it out to the auction.
That's right.
So it's all here for you. I want to remind everybody, $1 down program is for real. It's happening. You got 6 months, 6,500 mile warranty on all the automobiles as they roll off the lot. If you want to extend that out after the first 6 months, keep doing it, but do it at 6 months intervals because you're going to come back and you're going to say, oh man, these cars are so good. And it's, you know, cost is right. It's only cost me this much per week, this much bi-weekly, this much monthly. You're reestablishing your credit because it's going through a finance. You didn't know I knew all that, did you?
Yeah, I'm impressed.
Yeah.
TransUnion.
Yeah, it's all here for you, so they report it and everything else. This is Route 40 right there at 896, right across the street from People's Plaza. It's in the strip here, at the left-hand side coming out of Wilmington, left-hand side coming up from Maryland. You just can't go wrong with it. Daryl, your last chance to tell the folks to come. Jim's not around, so your opportunity to tell the folks to come see you and you know.
Okay, my name is Daryl. Come and see me. I'll put you in a car. $1 down. I promise you, it's not a gimmick. I sell them all week, $1.
Yeah, and of
Come
course,
see us.
just for my buddy Jim, you can come see Jim too.
He's here also, and now we have the new guy Thomas. You know, whatever your preference is, we got you. We'll all take care of you.
Yeah, and your protection's here, so just come on down, ask for Daryl, see Jim, see Thomas, say hi to him. Till next time, for the entire Cox Auto Group, we'll see you. Bye-bye.
Take it easy.